Elon Musk is a man of many interests. The CEO of both electric car company Tesla and aerospace firm SpaceX, as well as the head of the Boring Company, amongst others, Musk is certainly not short of a challenge. With so many ventures under his belt, it can be easy to overlook the fact that Musk is actually a genius. In fact, he's so brilliant that he was voted Time magazine's Person of the Year in 2021, and was listed as one of the world's 100 most influential people by the British newspaper, The Telegraph. What's more, he's managed to do it all while maintaining his personal life above reproach. The man is a role model for anyone who is looking to reach for the stars. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. His father, Elon Musk, was a brilliant engineer. Errol was born and raised in Pretoria, South Africa, attending Clapham High School. Elon's mother, May Musk, was born in Canada, immigrating to Pretoria, South Africa in 1950. Later on she became a well-known model. Elon's older sister, Tosca Musk, is also an entrepreneur, as is his younger brother Kimball. Musk showed an early interest in technology and science at a young age. For example, he programmed a computer game at age 12, in 1986, on a Commodore VIC-20 home computer and then proceeded to sell it to a PC magazine. He enrolled at Queen's University in Canada, but was offered a scholarship at the Ivy League University of Pennsylvania and transferred, completing 2 bachelor's degrees, one in economics and one in physics. After graduating from university, Musk founded Zip2 Corporation in 1995. He invited his brother and another partner on board. It was successful and eventually sold for $307 million. He then had the idea for an online payments system that would allow people to send money directly to one another. In 1999, he launched X.com online bank. They faced challenges, such as dealing with fraudsters, while rival Confinity also had its own problems. Later both companies realized they would be better off as a combined entity, and merged, branding the new company PayPal. The company went on to become a huge success and was acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion in 2002. Following his success at PayPal, Musk continued to develop startups in his spare time. He then launched SpaceX in 2002, taking another major step towards achieving his goal of reaching Mars. SpaceX is one of the first truly successful private rocket development and launch companies, proving that governments weren't the only ones who could launch rockets. Initially Musk attempted to buy rockets from Russia, but they were dismissive of this upstart youngster, mocking him. They didn't think he could do it. He then decided to design and build his own rockets, something that many doubted was possible. As with all other rockets before, his rockets had to go through a process of trial and error, but eventually he launched the first rocket developed entirely in-house by SpaceX in 2008. The speed of development was faster than NASA, and he devised ways to reduce launch costs to previously unheard-of levels. In 2020, the first manned mission was successfully launched, leading to jubilation in the United States, as the country's dependence on Russia was finally over. Ever since the U.S. shuttle was retired in 2011, America had to depend on Russia to launch astronauts into space to reach the International Space Station. In 2003, Musk invested in Tesla, an electric car company. The company quickly gained a reputation for making high-end, luxurious electric cars and was in the news for all the right reasons. Tesla's first car, the Tesla Roadster, was launched in 2008 and cost around $100,000. The car was not a commercial success, with only 598 being sold, but that didn't really matter as it was an enormous success in the media and in Silicon Valley, giving Tesla much needed free marketing. Tesla didn't stop there. In 2012, Tesla announced that it had delivered the first Model S, a new high-end luxury saloon. The Model S went on to become the best-selling luxury car in the United States. Not only does it have amazing speed and range for an electric car, it also proved to be the safest car on the road. In 2016, Musk announced that Tesla would go beyond making cars and would also produce solar panels and electric trucks. Ever the innovator, Musk also introduced a concept for a new kind of transportation called the Hyperloop that would transport people at very high speeds. Besides Tesla and SpaceX, Musk has been involved in various other ventures, in fact too many to cover here. Recently, he's been worried about how the media works and interference in people's right to free speech. He finally revealed a more concrete plan to try to address concerns over media bias and the increasing lack of free speech on social media, by buying Twitter. So then, what is Elon Musk's net worth? Musk is a genius in the business world, and he is yet to fail at anything that he has done. He is now worth $249.1 billion, according to Forbes, as of the 9th of May 2022. Because his wealth is mostly in the form of stocks, this fluctuates over time. At one point, in 2021, he was worth over $300 billion, making him the first person in the world to exceed $300 billion, making him the wealthiest person in modern history. His large net worth could be attributed to the fact that he is able to create businesses that are successful and fund these businesses through his Tesla and SpaceX stocks. Aside from being a successful entrepreneur, he is also a generous philanthropist. He established the Musk Foundation in 2012, which has donated over $300 million to a wide variety of causes. He has also made regular donations to Wikimedia, a non-profit that provides free access to knowledge. Finally, he recently donated $5.7 billion in Tesla shares to charity in 2022. So, is Elon Musk a genius or just lucky? Elon Musk is a genius who is also lucky enough to have a great team at his disposal. His genius is apparent in everything that he does, from his startups to his space exploration efforts. He has managed to create many successful ventures, and he has also become one of the most influential people in the world. If there is one thing that you can take away from this biography, it is that Elon Musk is a genius. He is also lucky, having been able to create a successful and influential career despite being relatively young. But with all luck, there is also a little bit of genius, and that is what makes Musk such an interesting person.